the geography. The universe, cosmos pressure today consists millions of galaxies. Galaxies the huge congregation started together by the process gravity. It is the ancient time. The knowledge about the universe was confirmed to stray religious and Ptolemy provided the theory that the Earth was center of the universe. The Sun and other heavenly bodies revolve around the geological model. The curves as the Sun, not the Earth, the center of the universe. However, the still educate universe of the solar system. Corporation Earth is Sun, not even Earth, the center of the universe. However, he still educate with the solar system. Corporation and economic keeper support the conscious but that the Sun is the center of the solar system, not the universe. Evolutionary model. The proof that planets moving around the Sun, not the crisis but the elevation in varied speed 1805 versions made in the clear the solar system was part of the much large system stores galaxy. Edwin Hubble 1924 first meteor extends galaxy between the Milky Way by provide that these galaxies flying away from the each other that the provide that the faster they fly. The mean that is the universe expanding like balloon that is being blown up. Our galaxy is a Milky Way galaxy or the Akasganga. It is a spiral shape. It consists of the 100 billion stars rotating and revolving about the center. Nearest galaxy to our Andromeda. The Big Bang theory given by George Bernays of Belgium in 1937 billion years ago. Cosmic matter universe was in an extremely state from the which expansion started by a explosion. This explosion broke the super dense ball gas fragments forever into space. They are still traveling. They are still traveling even the 1,000 miles per second. It is from the spreading fragment matter to our galaxies have been from galaxy stars has not held to the speed of expansion. Measurement units the space area. The light year. It is the distance covered the light 1 year in vacuum speed 325 meter per second. Autonomical. It means distance unit AU. Caesar AU per city representation. Stars are seven bodies that are born within the clouds, stars scattered through the most galaxies to stick with this the rise notes the sufficient mass that the gas dust can be begin to collapse under the own gravitational attraction as the cloud collapse the material at the center begins to heat up the known as the protostar. It is the hot core heart of the collapsing cloud that one day becoming a star. As the cloud collapses, a dense hot core forms beginning gathering dust and gas. Not all this material ends up the part of stars. The remaining dust can be become planets, asteroids, or comets and remains dust. The star size of our sun requires about 50 million years to mature from the stars fulfilled by the nuclear fusion of the hydrogen to form helium. Deep in their interiors, the output energy from the central region of our provides the pressure necessary to keep the stars from the collapsing under the own weight and the energy which it shines. Main sequence stars open while reach the luminescence the colors and can be classified according to the characteristics. A star's color indicates the temperature of its color. Surface blue denotes maximum temperature followed yellow and red. Yellow red stars and their fates. In general, the large star, the shorter is life. Although about the most massive, the billions of years, when it have pulled all the hydrogen in its core, nuclear reaction ceases, deprived the energy production needed to support. It is the core weaken the collapse is not itself become the more hotter. Hydrogen is still available outside the core, so hydrogen fusion continue in cell surrounding the core. Increasing hot core also possesses through layer star without the causing them expand core, transferring the star into red giant. The red giant. If the star is sufficiently massive, the collapsing core may become not hot enough to support more nuclear reactions that consume helium and produce variety of heavier elements up to iron. Gradually, the star's internal nuclear fires become increasingly unstoppable, sometimes burning furiously, other times staying down. These varieties cause the star Fulset and in cone gas dust, which happens next depends size of the cores. Average stars become white dwarfs. For average stars like the Sun, process of rejecting the outlier continue until the stellar core exposes the state but still fiercely hot body is called white dwarf. White dwarfs are roughly size of our Earth despite containing the mass of stars. Pressure from fast-moving electrons keep the stars from collapsing. The more massive core, the denser white dwarf that forms the smaller white dwarf its diameter, the largest it is mass. Our own sun will be the white dwarf billions of the years from now. They fade into oblivion as they gradually cool down. This fate waits only those stars with a mass up to about 1.4 times the mass of our sun. Chandrasekhar limit given by Indian psychist Subramaniam Chandrasekhar, for which he has given the Nobel Prize 1983, above the Mars electron pressure cannot be support the core against further collapse. Such stars of a different fate described below. White dwarf may be become novae and supernovae. White dwarf may be experience novae or supernovae expression. Nova is Latin for new. Nova were once thought to be new stars. Today we understand that they are in fact were old stars. White dwarfs. A supernova is not merely a bigger nova. A nova only star surface explodes. In supernova, the star's core collapses and then explodes. In massive stars, complex series of nuclear reaction leads to production of iron in the core. Having achieved iron, the star have drawn all the energy can out of nuclear fusion. Fusion reaction that from elements heavier than iron actually consume energy rather than to produce it. The star no longer has any way to support its own mass and the iron core collapses. It just matter second the core shrinks from roughly 5,000 miles across just dozen unmeasurable amount of energy. Newton stars. If the collapsing stellar core, the center of the supernova contains between about 1.43 solar mass, the collapse continues until electrons, protons combine to form neutrons, producing neutron star. Neutron stars are incredibly dense, similar to density at atomic number because it contains so much mass packed in such small volume. The gravitational at surface, the neutron of the star immense. Neutron stars also have powerful magnetic field which can accelerate atomic particles at magnificent pebbles. This massive searching blends. So, in this case, the neutron star, also known as pulsar, the neutron star also called a pulsar, black holes. If the collapsed stellar core, the larger than three solar masses, it collapses completely to form a black hole, an infinitely dense object of gravity of which is strong that nothing can escape its immediate proximate, not even light, since photons are what our instruments are designed to see. Black hole can only be detected indirectly. Indirect observation are possible because the gravitational field of a black hole is powerful than the nearby materials upon the outer layer of a Campion star is caught off and drags as matter spiritual into black hole. It forms disks that heated ionoscopic quantities X-rays and gamma rays from the remains new star arrays. The dust debris the left behind the novae, that supernovae eventually blend with the surrounding interstellar gas. The dust, sunshine with heavy elements, chemical compound produced during stellar death. Eventually, those materials are recycled, providing the building blocks for a new generation of stars. And accompanying planetary system. Note: brightest star outside the solar system is Sirius. What? The brightest star? Sirius. Called dog star. Sirius star को dog star भी कहा जाए. The brightest star, Sirius. Coolest star, the solar system is Proxima Centauri. Coolest star, Proxima Centauri, 4.2 light year. Then the come Alpha Centauri, Branda star, and Bernard star, 5.9 light year away. As in the Earth, the most shiny objects in the sky described in the order of the luminosity are Sun, Moon, Venus, Jupiter, Ceres, Mars, Mercury, etc. Dark matter and dark energy. Only 5% of the universe is visible. What is the rest of made of? Rest of and made of. The visible universe including Earth, the Sun, other star galaxies made of protons, neutrons, electrons bundled together into atoms. Perhaps one of the most surprising discoveries of the 20th century was that the ordinary baryonic matter makes up less 5% of the mass of the universe. The rest, the rest of universe appears to be the made of mysterious invisible substance called dark matter, dark energy. Unlocking the mystery. Scientists have not yet observed dark matter directly. It does not interact with brain matters. It's completely invisible to light and other forms of electromagnetic radiation, making dark matter impossible to detect with current instruments. But scientists are confident it exists because of the gravitational effect. It appears to have an galaxies and galaxy cluster. For instance, according to the standard physics, stars are the heads of the spinning spiral galaxies should travel much slower than those near the galactic center, where a galaxy's visible matter is concentrated, but observations show the stars are a bit more. Okay. The boundary stars are feeling the gravitational effect and unseen of the dark matter in halo around the galaxy. Dark matter could also explain certain optical illusions that astronomers see in the deep universe. For example, pictures of galaxies that include strange rings and access light we explain if the light from the even more distant galaxies is being distorted by the magnificent, massive, invisible. तो it's like solar system. Related topic: solar system. Our solar system consists of a star, 8 planets, 5 dwarf planets, Sun, 8 planets, 1 and 5, sorry, 5 dwarf planets, 5 dwarf planets, 5 dwarf. Okay, our solar system consists of star, 8 planets, 5 dwarf planets. The countless organically left called asteroid, meteors, comets, satellites called small solar system bodies. The Sun. It is a average sized stars. The Milky Way galaxy. It takes 224 million years. It completes the circle revolution around the galactic circle. Galactic circle called cosmic year. The Sun is 109 times bigger than the Earth and weighs 2 into 10 to the power 27. 2 into 2 to the power 27 tons. 2 into 10 to the power 27 tons. Its glowing surface, which is called photosphere. A photosphere is cosmosphere. Beyond the cosmosphere is corona, which is visible only during excline. Sun, corona, cosmosphere, photosphere, core, solar flames. The core of the Sun has temperature about 15 million degree Celsius. Supreme sensors light at the 100 slides. Frankfurt lines. The sun is constantly emitting streams of fluorescence mainly prominence solar flares, efficient proton solar wind. Earth's machinery acts against the ever-blowing solar wind and different from the earth. Okay, এটা পড়িয়ার কিছু দরকার নাই. Auroral astral surface. And dark spots called sunspots. A surface of the sunspot collects bright spots is places. The energy of sun comes from the fusion or hydrogen to helium. Sunlight 8 पृथ्वी पृष्ठ रे sunlight पड़ियाकू 8 minute 16.6 second reach in earth 8 minute ही मन रखो 8 दुने 16 8 minute 16.6 second. Spacecraft is the magnificent annual path sun across sky. It is 5 billion year. Total life is 1 billion year. The planets. In the year 2006, the International Astronomical Union (IAU), International Astronomical Union, made in the FIGU definition of planet. The present definition states that the solar system is planet is critical bodies that is in orbit around the sun, has sufficient mass so that it assumes a hydrostatic equilibrium, has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. Land. A non-satellite bird filling first two of these criteria classified the dwarf planets. Satellite body fulfilling the first criteria and termed small solar system body SSSB, the small solar system body. The 5 dwarf planets are Pluto, Sirius, Eris, Makemake, Haumea. Okay, 5 dwarf planets: Pluto, Sirius, Eris, Makemake, and Haumea. The planets divide into two groups: large, low-density gas giants, smaller rocky terrestrials. Under IAU definition, there are 8 planets in solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Okay, the terrestrial planets: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, called Jovian planets. Okay, so terrestrial planets totally 8 planets ଅଛି 8 planets ru 2 types, the terrestrial planets and Jovian planets. Terrestrial planets ରହିବ Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, called terrestrial, and Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Jovian planets. Planets in decreasing order size: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Earth, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Okay, decreasing order size: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Earth, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Mercury rotation 58.65 days, revolution 88 days. First revolution solar system maximum diurnal range temperature, it is stay scorching hot up to 427 degrees Celsius and night period update. It has non-atmosphere, non-satellite. Venus, Earth twin. Venus को also called Earth twin because it is slightly smaller Earth, 5,000 km diameter, popularly known as 500 km. Evening star. Venus को कौन कहा जाए? Evening star भी कहा जाए. Evening आउ Earth twin बोधे कहा जाए. And morning star भी कहा जाए. Morning star Venus. It is in the east, morning in the west, evening it. The brightest object after sun and moon 75 million. Okay. सबुठु बड़ ग्रह होची जुपिटर. सबुठु बड़ ग्रह होची जुपिटर. तो साइज रे the methane atmosphere approximately 96% of carbon dioxide, 1.9% argon, nitrogen, Persecution here. The highest mountain here named Nix Olympia. 3 times higher than Mount Everest. 3 times higher than Mount Everest. Oh, the Nix Olympia. It has two satellites, Phobos, Deimos. Various missions have sent Mars. The operational ones: Mars Odyssey, Mars Access Opportunity Robot (MRO), a Mars Orbiter mission, Mangalyaan by ISRO, MAVEN, and X-Mars Trace Gas Orbiter, Jupiter. Fifth planet for the Sun, the largest of all planets, Jupiter. 71% of total mass of all planets, called Lord of the Heavens. The Lord of the Heavens. Jupiter appears to have stopped Alpha becoming star. It was too massive, solidified the planet and solidified the land. It gives off more energy than it receives. Great red spot ditches on it. It has faster rotation 9.8 hours in solar system. Revolution 12 years. It has 79 satellite. Europa Ganymede cluster called the largest satellite of the solar system. Jupiter has many explorers. The Jupiter has many explorers. Occasional robotic spacecraft, pioneers Juno, Juno. Saturn, named after the Roman god Saturn, it is the second largest planet. Second largest, first largest Jupiter, second largest Saturn. The Saturn, revolution 29 years, rotation 10.3 hours. Last density 30 times less density than water. Saturn unique features its system of rings, 3 well defined. 82 satellite. Prominent is Titan. Unlike the Cassian Huygens was sent to Saturn NASA in 1997. Uranus, Itemized planet 1781 by William Herschel, appears light blue-green, methane, another planet. Neptune appears bright azure blue. J.S. Gale Berlin 847, 14 satellite. Voyager, mathematical prediction founded by Pluto. Pluto is the second largest known dwarf planet. The second largest Pluto. 5 nose moons: Corona, Syntax, Nix, Quirix, Hydra, New Horizontal, since it discovered by Client Timmerson in 1930. Okay, biggest planet Jupiter, smallest planet Mercury. Biggest planet Jupiter, smallest planet Mercury, nearest planet to Sun Mercury, farthest planet of the Sun Neptune, nearest planet to Sun Venus, nearest planet to Sun Mercury, nearest planet to Earth the Venus, brightest planet Sirius, star of the Sun Sirius, brightest planet is Venus. Okay, biggest planet Jupiter, smallest planet Mercury, nearest planet to the Sun Mercury, farthest planet to the Sun Neptune, nearest planet to Earth Venus. Brightest planet is brightest star of the Sun Sirius, brightest planet Venus, brightest planet maximum satellite Saturn, coldest planet Neptune, hottest planet Venus, heaviest planet Jupiter, heaviest planet Jupiter, hottest Venus देखो Venus use 3 times, Venus is nearest planet to Earth. Venus, okay. Venus is nearest planet to Earth. Brightest planet Venus. Hottest planet Venus. Hottest brightest and nearest planet to Earth. The series color Saturn. Neptune farthest planet to Sun. Neptune coolest planet. तो नेपच्यून दूर नेपच्यून दूर थाए नेपच्यून दूर थाए या ठंडा मध्य थाए तो यहाँ कोल्डेस्ट प्लैनेट एंड फर्देस्ट प्लैनेट कहुए ओके फादरेस्ट तो वेनस हूँ नियरेस्ट टू अर्थ ब्राइटेस्ट प्लैनेट एंड कोल्ड ओके एंड हॉटेस्ट मर्क्यूरी टू टाइप्स Mercury is smallest planet and nearest planet to Sun Mercury. Nearest planet Mercury, smallest be Mercury. The biggest planet is Jupiter. Maximum satellite. Red planet Mars, biggest satellite is Ganymede, biggest satellite Ganymede, smallest satellite is Deimos, blue planet Earth, morning evening star Venus, Earth twin Venus, green planet Uranus, planet with a big red spot Jupiter, lord of the heavens Jupiter, the greatest terrestrial temperature Mercury, greatest diurnal temperature Mercury. Planet with big red spot Jupiter, lord of the heavens Jupiter. Morning and evening star morning होची morning और evening star Venus Earth twin होची Venus भी एटा मन रखते हो ग्रीन प्लैनेट यूरेनस ग्रीन एंड ब्लू हूँ अर्थ कहीं जल भाग आ ग्रीन प्लैनेट हूँ यूरेनस स्मॉलेस्ट सैटेलाइट डेमस बिगेस्ट सैटेलाइट गैनीमेड रेड प्लैनेट मार्स What about moon? The moon is the only natural satellite. The moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. Okay, keep it up. The moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. The fifth largest satellite in the solar system. The fifth largest satellite in the solar system. The largest natural satellite of the planet in the solar system related to size of its primary, having quarter diameter Earth to 1/81 mass. Moon is the second density satellite after the satellite of Jupiter. Its circumference 11,000 km, diameter 3,475, gravitational pull 1/6 of Earth. It is orbit around the Earth elliptical. The maximum distance approach. The moon from Earth 4,10,000 किलोमीटर. द मिनिमम डिस्टेंस पेरिस 3,64,000 किलोमीटर. एवरेज डिस्टेंस 3,82,200 किलोमीटर. Taken 27 days, 7 hours, 47 minutes, 11.47 to complete the revolution around the Earth. 27 days, 7 hours, 43 minutes. Sidereal month. It is the respect to star situated in the infinity lunar or synodic month, which is calculated with the respect to sun 29.53 days, rotates on its axis exactly the same times as decades of the one revolution. That is why see only the side of the moon. 59% its surface. To our unmediated visions, moon seems to be made of the bright and dark pitches. The bright parts at the mountains are highlighted while the darker pitches are low-lying plains. Maria, Latin for sea, are large dark palatial plains moon formed by ancient volcanic eruption. The highest mountains on moon are Leibniz Mountains, Leibniz, which 10,660 meter high. They situate the moon south pole. Moon has no atmosphere, no twilight, no sound. Moonlight takes 1.3 seconds to reach the earth. Okay. 1.3 second to what? Moonlight 1.3 second to reach the earth and sun होची कहते हैं ना 8 मिनिट 16.6 सेकेंड लगे 8 मिनिट 16.6 सेकेंड लगे सूर्य किरण पृथ्वी पड़े तो चंद्रर किरण पड़े 1.3 सेकेंड रे 1.3 सेकेंड अभी लाइव क्या करो कहाँ रहा है पढ़ना रहने देखो रहा है no atmosphere, no twilight, no sound, 1.3 Richter. It has low Albert amount of the sunlight. Reflect only 12% and the rest efficient air 30%, Venus 75%. Okay, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin reached Moon on July 20, 1969. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin reached the Moon July 20, 1969 on the Apollo XI and set the foot on the July 21, 1961 landing spot called the Sea Tranquility. What? The Sea Tranquility. Maria. What? Maria. Latin for sea, large dark basalt plains moon formed by ancient volcano. The area of the moon is about 1/4. That was the Earth's acceleration due to gravity on the moon about 1/6 of the Earth. From this we can conclude that is the ratio mass Earth mass moon is about 100. So asteroids. Asteroids give series of very small planets, fragments, planets lying between the orbits Mars and Jupiter. Mars and Jupiter, also called planetary small plateau. The envelope. They envelop around the sun in same way the same planets. They are too small to retain any atmosphere of their own. Asteroids are presumed to be the remnants of matter that did not collapse during the recent solar system. Even materials consider gravity others. Currently large object the asteroids belt series 950 km diameters. It's been placed the dwarf planets. 4 Vista is the second largest. 4 Vista, second largest, the brightest asteroid. Comets. The comets is the small solar system body. Small solar system body. Head and tail. Tail originates only. It gets closer to the sun. The tail can be 20 by 30 million kilometer long, 20 and 30 kilometer. Always point away from the sun. Comets are originates Hugh cloud, the Oort cloud, thought the Halley comets 76 year comets movement may be called with Jupiter. Meteoroids. A meteoroid is the sand to boundary size practicable level solar system. The visible Earth meteoroids that enters the Earth another body's atmosphere is called meteor or collection shooting star, falling star. If a meteoroid reaches ground surface impact, it is called a meteoroid. Many meteor appearing second meteor source region it creates below the earth with mass station section. The topic about earth. also called blue planet Earth को circumference perihelion aphelion and aphelion. Earth movement, rotation, daily movement, revolution, annual movement. Rotation, daily movement, and revolution, annual movement. Rotation. Spain imaginary for makes 23 hours, 56 minutes, 40 minutes. Mercury Federation Earth, June 21. The longest day North Hemisphere is June. Longest day June 21. June 21. And the shortest day is December 2. June 21. Longest day. June 21. June 21. Longest day. June December 22. It is shortest day. December 22 is shortest day. December 22 is shortest day. December 22 सबुठु छोटा दिन और December 21 होची बड़ दिन. व्हाट December 21 होची बड़ दिन. December 22 छोटा दिन. June 21. Residual day is the time takes. Solar day takes. Residual day is approximately shorter than solar revolution. We take 3.5 hours. 365 दिन 5 घंटा 48 मिनट 40 सेकंड 1 इक्वल एवरी ईयर. So 365 days 5 hours 48 minutes. Spring March 21, the sun directly over the equator. Summer June 21, the diet of summer solstice intuition to winter solstice. Solstice frequency of lunar frequency and midnight sun. It is the phenomenon of the non-populations. सो करके तेरी बात में सूझ करके. Latitude drawn parallel of the equator. Equator represents North Pole, South Pole. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. Total 182 latitude. Equator is the latitude circle. Kilometer longitude. Distance from the North Pole, South Pole. At the equator degree. Geographical grid. Magnetic meridian, magnetic south. 30 meridian. Royal observation. The graphical reference made for acidic antipode point. Longitude time 24 hours 25 minutes. Gain relative west course. Multiple 15 degrees 11 times San Francisco. Terminal dot line. Lunar eclipse. Opposition square to the point. Not serious. Solar eclipse when moon just can occur on Monday 7:47. Maximum duration of the annual solar eclipse. The umbra is the dark center side of dark core. Phenomenon seasons quadrature diamond ring God's eye periods. Tides regular full of sea and the moon. Spring tide, neap tide. Intrusion structure of the earth, of course, the crust, the metals, temperature inside the earth, the atmosphere is 20 km, the core. Composition of crust, oxygen, the minerals, earth crust, degree hardness, minerals, count on dark theory, reactive techniques, lithosphere, the rocks, rocks, okay, erosion, patronization, ocean to ocean, subtraction. On the basis of cyclic content, expansion rocks, metaphysical rock, organic and biomechanical form, mechanically formed. Metaphor wax, slate, visuals, note, Brazil Sima, granite. In the continental crust, mostly come from different type of granites, containing CL, rock cycle, transformation continuum, and testing types of waves, primary compression waves, secondary surface wave. Distribution activity, hearing of center, volcano with some magma lava, acidic lava, eruption flowing, others acidic lava, hot spring glacier, old faithful, eruption as a surface, young age, dying progressive futures. The 35 Gudrun energy location, classification volcanoes, classification basic periodic active volcano, dormant volcano, this is a volcano, types of mountains, fold mountains, crystallization, lutified, flood mountain, Atlantic complex formation, the mid Atlantic belt. Active cyclones theorems associated with the movement they are actually types of faults. The new mountains, black mountains, compression tensions, Narmada Titan Dome, the weathers in European range location analysis Kanakaram Rockies, Karakoram Hindu Kush, Sierra, Himalayas, South Central, 8840, Andes gets dividing Alaska, Peninsula application, weathering and illustration, weathering the illustration stages of river carbonation. So the middle course, the lower course, atmosphere, nitrogen 78.09%, oxygen 20.95%, argon 0.93, carbon dioxide 0.3, other sequence repeating 20.95%. Almost all the atmosphere 97% lies 29 km at the surface. Layer of atmosphere greenhouse effect average temperature atmosphere equatorial. Okay. Troposphere, the layer nearest to Earth's surface, varies. Troposphere, stratosphere, 50 km. 8 km to 16 km, 60 km to 50 km. Stratosphere. So CFC have ozone layer, nitrogen oxide. What is a jet stream? A jet stream is current of rapidly moving air. Okay. Mesosphere 80 km in this temperature decrease. Height falls about 180 km. Ionosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. Upper limit certain resolution headwinds. Wave the transfer heat energy, general temperature restored, general pressure from desert sand, surge. Isomer the pressure of winds, global pressure lifts. The external pressures shut down, turbulence, wind type, polar unit pressures. General calculation atmosphere and what is the IDC there. The sea breeze, carpeting, and wind, carpeting wind, others modern local wind, cyclones, anticyclones, cyclone and anticyclones. In the system, very low pressure in the container around the influence high pressure upwards, anti-clockwise northern hemisphere, clockwise action southern hemispheres. Okay, anticyclones, cyclones in Indian Oceans, hurricanes in Caribbean Islands. Cyclone होची Indian Ocean ने cyclone, twister होची massive valley US, tornadoes होची US, oily valleys northwest Australia, China sea रे typhoons होची typhoon आपने hurricanes होची Caribbean typhoon China रे होची ଆମର ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ ଯେମିତି ହୁଏ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ୍ ଓସେନରେ ହୁଏ ସାଇକ୍ଲୋନ୍ ସେମିତି ଚାଇନାରେ ହୁଏ ଟାଇଫୋନ୍ସ ଆଉ ହ୍ୟୁରିକେନ୍ସ ହୁଏ କାରିବିଆନ୍ ଆଇଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡସରେ anticyclone humidity absolute humidity specific humidity clouds state from clouds high clouds cirrus cirrus middle clouds auto clouds so low clouds cumulus clouds, precipitation, organic rainfall, types of rainfall, water cycle, hydration cycle, climate, average weather condition of large, types of climate, equator types of climate, the night is the multiple of the cloud burst, transitions, combination rainfall, cloud burst. 20 days of Tanzania area wise Sahara, Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Malaysia, Morocco, Arabian Sahara, Arabian Gobi, Kalahari, Angola, Photos, Namade, South Africa, Patagonia, Great Nicosia, Syria, Iraq, Iran, USA, China, US, Mexico, Great Britain, Australia, Karakoram, Turkmenistan, Colombia, US, Mexico, Kazakhstan, Taklamakan, China, elevation Hoji, Australia, and China in the major way. North America, Fulton Desert. Now the different names. There is famous held Downs, Australia, Canterbury, New Zealand. Middle latitude desert famine. ISO presents the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the name the given the mass of the vertex, 71% of the Earth's surface, 71% for ocean cell. Contribution computerized execution adjust this country current reports ocean current present the Pacific Ocean. So we see top 15 river in the world: Nile, Victoria Lake, Mediterranean Sea, Amazon, Egyptian, Mission, Ganges, Congo, Lena, Kashmir. Major lakes in the world. Largest lake. What is the largest lake? Caspian Lake, Caspian Sea. Largest saline water lake, Caspian Sea. Largest freshwater lake, Lake Superior. Highest navigation lake, Lake Titan World. Deep sea lake, India's largest lake, Chilika Lake. What the Chilika Lake? Top 10 lakes of the world: Caspian Superior, Victoria, Caspian Lake, Russia, and others. Superior, Victoria, Caspian Sea is known for the west. Iran more nationally world lakes around the ocean in the world: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic. Pacific Borough, Mariana Trench, Puerto Rico, Java Trench, Indian Java Trench. Principal plateau of the world: Tipton Plateau between Himalaya and Caucasus Mountain. Tipton Plateau, Deccan Plateau, Arabian Plateau, Plateau of Marchil, Plateau Mexico, Plateau of Madagascar. Major gulfs of the world: Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of Hudson, Arabian Gulf, Gulf of Lawrence, Gulf of California. The English major peninsula of the world: Arabia, South America. Important states in the world: biggest कनाडा, यूएस, चाइना, ब्राजील, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इंडिया के 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 रशिया तापरे कनाडा तापरे यूएसए रशिया कनाडा यूएसए चाइना ब्राजील ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंडिया चाइना it is a river reaction world. एरिया वाइज ग्रीनलैंड न्यू गिनी बोरिनो मदागास्कर बाफिन लार्जेस्ट रिवर आइलैंड इन मजुली ब्रह्मपुत्र and Assam India largest river island Majuli on Brahmaputra Assam most populated island Java most largest island Middle Andaman the world's smallest island New Pacific with the area 8.5 square mile 8.5 square mile. Let's what you cover okay Daminger तो नेक्स्ट वीडियो रे देखाबो जियोग्राफी रो नेक्स्ट पार्ट 2 रे देखाबो तो रखुची।